Well, hi, Community of Grace. It's Pastor Darrin here to bring you a little update about what's happening in our congregation. There's a question that's on everyone's mind right now. When are we going to be worshiping inside of our building again? Well, the answer to that question isn't as simple as it may appear. So let me share with you this. I want to share with you how we, as leadership of Community of Grace, are approaching this question. Most importantly, we're listening. First of all, we're listening to you. We have an online survey that we've put up on our website. You can go to our website, gracepeople.church, and there's an opening dialog box that will give you a place to click where you can go and take this online survey. Many of you have already taken it, but we want to encourage everyone in our congregation to hop online and take this survey. It'll be open through June 3rd. And if you're having trouble doing it online, feel free to call into our church, and we would be happy to walk you through it or even give you the survey online so your voice can be included. We want to hear from you. Second, we are listening to our local, state, and federal authorities, along with the medical community, so that we can ensure compliance with their recommendations for the health and safety of everyone when we do take steps to carefully reopen our campus. We do this in accordance with Romans chapter 13 and 1 Peter chapter 2, which tells us to honor our governmental authorities. We want to do this in the spirit of Jesus. And that brings me, of course, to our third and most important place that we are listening. We are listening to the Holy Spirit and obeying the commands of Jesus. Jesus teaches us in Mark chapter 12 that we are to love God and love our neighbor. So whatever we do, it must be with the greatest level of care, concern, and love for the people of our community, both inside of our building and outside of our building. That is loving our neighbors. So I know it's been hard for us to not be together. I've missed it, and I'm sure many of you have too. But as followers of Jesus, we can do hard things. Jesus calls us to live sacrificially, which means there's things that we give up that are sometimes comforts that we enjoy for the sake of our neighbors. We're going to continue to love God and love our neighbors by following the Holy Spirit. I can assure you that the leaders of Community of Grace Lutheran Church are taking these things to heart as we make plans going forward. You can be sure that you're going to hear more updates from me in the future. But in the meantime, I'm going to ask you to continue doing three things. First, keep praying. Keep praying for the elimination of this disease in our community and in our world. Keep praying for other congregations who are struggling in deep and difficult ways. Keep praying for me and for the leaders of our congregation as we discern the best path forward. And keep serving. Keep serving your neighbor. Keep serving the people in your neighborhood and in your community, finding ways to reach out and be the hands and feet of Jesus to them. Keep giving. I'm so grateful for the generosity that you have poured out so that we can continue to be generous towards our neighbors, towards members within our community, and even towards other organizations that are struggling right now. And then finally, I want to invite you to a drive-in celebration of our graduating high school students on June 7th at 11 a.m. right here in the Community of Grace parking lot. It's going to include prayer, some music, and Holy Communion. And it'll be a first step towards us feeling what it's like to be together again in kind of an unusual way. So please come and join us in that special experience on June 7th at 11 a.m. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for continuing to pray, serve, and give. And may God bless you and keep you in His grace.